Hello and welcome. I'm your host Elizibar, and I think Justice League Dark. This issue is it feels back on track. I'll try to go into that without spoiling too much. Also, I've been saying stuff like the covers feel kind of generic. They're just like the team, like these variants. They just feel like, oh, this is the team standing around, right? Like, oh look, it's the characters from the book. They're just standing around on the cover. Well, this one, it's the same thing. They're literally just standing there. But look at the way it's put together. Like this isn't just like, oh, the team is standing here. This actually has some style to it. There's composition. It's very cool. Diana in front. There's something funny going on with Zatanna in the back. There's just not enough detail to her face. She looks like a sock puppet or a. Actually, no, she looks like Mr. Planters. Aside from that, I really like the cover. Uh, he looks pretty scary. Now, granted, they're in the background, so they're not meant to be as detailed as the foreground character, because your eye is supposed to be drawn to Wonder Woman here, looking super awesome. Okay, having said that, let's open up the book. And what's the first thing you see? Oh my goodness, right? It's this dude. It's the dude. What are you supposed to do when you see the dude? If you don't know the answer to that, then I don't know that I can help you. But the answer is you're supposed to freak out because this guy is setting out to eat reality. He is just straight up going to eat everybody. He says like just magic, but we all know he's just going to eat everything. He's going to eat all the universe. And this book, what's the way to put it? This issue is all about people starting to make bad decisions. It looks like the only way the heroes are going to get out of this conflict is to escalate stuff. So we've got him here, and the next couple pages are he and Diana negotiating. He's tormenting her, and he's like, look, Cersei made a deal with me, and I'll make a deal with you. A double cross, isn't that marvelous? Oh, hold on, no. I've learned so much from you. I've learned deception, to say one thing and do another. It's a simple magic, but so very effective. I love that. This villain who just shows up and eats everybody actually has character development. That's ludicrous. He's just the villain who shows up to eat people. And he's over here learning about how to lie instead of just like how to eat everybody. A double cross. Isn't that marvelous? So tell me, Diana, what are you willing to offer your ultimate destroyer? And you may want to act quickly now. The witch is using your body, and she is up to no good. And then we flip over to the next page where the villains are trying to bust through that vault door. Solomon Grundy is looking pretty bad here, man. He is falling apart because magic is all different and wrong. Cersei wakes up a freaking dragon. I don't know who this dragon is, but she wakes up some big old scary dragon. Meanwhile, let me find it. People are making bad decisions. Ah, come on. Now I can't find what I was looking for. Oh, never mind. I do like Eclipso here. Like I said bad decisions, right? Listen to the idiot man. Cut yourself. Free Eclipso. Do it! And then there's somebody else also making a bad decision. So this has to be like, this issue is the calm before the storm. Because if Diana makes a deal with the Upside Down Man, which they talk about through this whole thing, it's not clear that she does at the end. You know? Or maybe it is. Oh, I'm spoiling too much, aren't I? Sorry. Anyway, there's like 3 bad decisions that the heroes are all making. And this issue kind of ends with the cliffhanger of which one of these heroes is going to make a bad decision first. And I suspect the answer is going to be all of them simultaneously. And that we're going to end up with all sorts of crazy, like, Omega level, we're just going to end the universe madness happening all around simultaneously while they fight each other and they fight Cersei, who knows what's going to happen, man. I don't know what's going to happen, but the whole thing is nuts. Wonder Woman is going to get access maybe to a lot of power, but she's at least going to get her body back if she takes the deal, which means she can go and she can actually fight people, which is what she needs to do. If the other heroes, like, if they actually listen to Eclipso, which I hope they don't, then now you've got Eclipso running around. He's just totally a. One of the characters in there says something like, they were thinking about unleashing something that would make the devil cower or something. Like, that's Eclipso. He is pretty darn scary. And then the third choice, I'm not going to go into at all because I don't want to spoil it. So there's all this like tension building and building and building. I'm on board with it. I think it's great, but I also kind of feel like we could have maybe pieced this issue with the previous one into a single volume instead of spreading it out quite so much. I feel like the decompression maybe, if you're reading it as a monthly like this, the decompression is probably hurting the story a little bit. When you read it as a trade, like, it'll probably in that situation be okay. But here's a single issue. Last issue in this one, kinda, you know? So I'm hoping that the next issue is going to be a big, big fight. I'm over here pointing off camera like you can see my phantasmal hand over here, like, oh, I hope this issue is going to be a big, big fight. I mean, you can't even see my hand, so you're just like looking at this comic book sitting here on the ground. I don't know. I want to show something, but I don't want to show anything new. So I guess we'll just go back to like Solomon Grundy. I kind of feel bad for him, man. I do. Like, I have this soft spot for Solomon Grundy. I don't really know that much about him and da 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 da, whatever. But I got this soft spot for him, and he is looking rough. Look at him. He's falling apart. But in fact, one of the is it down later in this? No, it's on the next page. One of the other villains is like, Cersei, you may want to come up with something because I think Solomon Grundy is falling apart quicker than the door. Like, the villains know he's falling apart. I don't think they really care, but they sure know. It's a pretty good book. I enjoyed this book. I've mocked a little bit about this book too. If you got something good and then you can turn around and mock it a little bit, you got enough good spirit, you're not so attached to the brand that you have to defend it to the death, then it becomes fun. All right, I'm going to go. You all take care of yourselves. You have a great day, great night, great whatever you got going on. I sure hope to see you again next time. Until then, bye-bye. Sorry if I spoiled a little too much. I was trying not to show too many pages of the book. I was trying not to say some things, but some things got said. Anyway, you know how it is. Bye-bye.